Hey guys, so I know I'm very up close right now, but that's because I wanted to do like an in-depth tutorial on how my face routine is. Not that anyone's asked for this, but I feel like sometimes we get embarrassed to ask certain things. And well, I have really bad like acne scars, so like these little scars kind of things. I just had like bad habits at picking at my face since I was a little girl. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna show y'all is how I do my base. For the primer I'll be using today, it's going to be this e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. And I'm just gonna put that obviously where I have the pores. And my biggest pores are literally right here on my cheeks. I have, yeah, that's pretty much all I have is just my cheeks. My skin is like super oily, so I just feel like the less product I put on my face the better, because it just doesn't move around. I don't know how to explain it. It works for me. I have clients that are super oily. I'll do their makeup and they're like, oh my gosh, like my skin did not get oily throughout the day, what did you use? And then I'm like, damn, their skin didn't get oily, let me do it on myself. Do it on myself and it does not like come out the same. Like, I don't understand if I'm just like that oily or my clients just think they're super oily and they're not. Who knows? But either way, this works fine for me. Okay, so next step is correcting the darker areas. Like, I don't always do this, but when they're like fresh scars like this one and these like around here, really dark ones, I need to cover them up. So what I'll do is take my orange corrector. This is from LA Girl, and I'll just go over those areas. You don't need a lot, like a little goes a long way. Believe me, I've done the homework for you. The first time I got this concealer, I put way too much, and it just like, I looked like an Oompa Loompa for the rest of the day, because it was like peeking through how orange I looked, because I literally put too much. Sometimes I'll go around my mouth, because as you can see, I'm like really dark right here. Um, it just helps brighten it up once you put the foundation over it. Okay, so then after that, I'll just take a small blending brush and just kind of pat it out. So that's good enough for me. I'm gonna go ahead and jump into my foundation. Now, I have been loving the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. It's been my jam. The color I've been using is F13. It's really dark compared to my face, but my body's a lot darker than my face. So I like to go ham, but I'm just a full coverage kind of person. I've tried like the whole light coverage thing and it's just not my thing. Like, I prefer to be fully beat. If I'm not fully beat, I'm just, no makeup at all. So about that much. And then I'm just gonna take a brush to blend this out. This is the Morphe JH03 brush from the Jaclyn Hill collection. And I'm just gonna spray some, I'm gonna spray some setting spray on it. And just gonna go in. And I like to do patting motion, just how I like to use like my beauty blender. And if I need more coverage, I will definitely go in with some more. But it's always better to add on than put too much. Do you see how full coverage this is? It's just covering everything. I love it. And I like to bring some down my neck. Even though my neck is really dark, um, I still bring some down. So that's good. I'm gonna add a little bit just around my mouth because I feel like I didn't put enough right here. There we go. And as you can see, what dark spots. Like, I do not have any dark spots peeking through, which I love in a foundation. So I freaking love this Makeup Revolution foundation. So now I'm going to move on to my concealer. For the concealer, I'm also going to be using another Makeup Revolution product. This is the Conceal and Define Full Coverage Conceal and Contour Concealer, and it fell on the floor, in the shade C11. So I'm just going to take that under my eyes. And I know it's really bright, but that's how I like my concealer to be. I just prefer it to be brighter. It's weird because like on my clients, I would never go this light, but on myself, that's my jam. So I'm also going to be using another brush to blend out the concealer. This one's also from the Jaclyn Hill collection. This is the JH08 brush. It's like a baby version of this one, so that's what I like to use. And again, just spraying some spray onto it. So when I'm doing the under eye, again, just patting, and then once I get to like the end, I blend the edges with my foundation brush. And I do like to take it up onto the sides of my nose just to, you know, begin the contour and highlighting process. Just like that. And as you can see, this brush works so well. Like, I love this brush. And then the edges, I'll just go in with the same foundation brush I use and just pat it out. Just like that. And then I'm going to take another brush. Oh my gosh, I'm being annoying. This is also from the Jaclyn Hill set. This is the Morphe JH07 brush. Looks like this. And I'm going to use that to set. And for the setting powder, I've been trying out this one from Becca Cosmetics. This is the Hydra Mist Set and Refresh Powder. I think I'm just fascinated with how it feels, and that's why I've been using it so much, because it's like cold and then feels kind of wet. Like, I don't know. You got to try this out. It's really cool. And just so y'all know, I do have a lot of fine lines and wrinkles under my eyes. I've done just about every technique in the game. I followed tutorials, I followed other people's routine, but I just have wrinkles. Like, there's no way to get rid of it unless you get something done. So I don't care for my wrinkles. Like, it's not a big deal to me if they're showing. So yeah, just wanted to point that out. It's not that I don't know what I'm doing, it's just I have wrinkles under my eyes and I can't get rid of them. So there's that powder on the skin. It looks so good. Love this powder. So I'm gonna take some of that powder and just set like my nose, because I'm very oily, like I said, and then also onto my chin area, a little bit on my forehead. Okay, so now that that's finally done, my base itself, I'm gonna move on to contouring and all that jazz. So for the brush, another Jaclyn Hill brush. I absolutely love the whole collection of the Jaclyn Hill brushes. I did get the actual whole collection. Cost a pretty penny, but so worth it, so worth it. I loved all the brushes. So for the contour, I'm going to be using the JH05 brush, which looks like this. And for this part, I have been stuck on this palette. Like, I cannot rave more about this palette than I already have. Oh my gosh, it's so dirty. But anyway, this is the Cover FX Perfector Face Palette. Absolutely love this. I got this from BoxyCharm. So yeah, that's what I'm going to use. So there's the contour shade right here, and that's what I'm going to use to contour. And like I said, I go pretty ham, like pretty full coverage with everything. Okay, and then of course we want to get rid of this double chin that I have. So I'm just going to contour heavily. Just chisel this out so it looks like I actually have a jawline. Do y'all see this magic happening as I go? It's freaking crazy. And you always want to make sure you blend it down so it's not like super crazy. Now I'm going to go with a little brush and take some of that contour and just run it on the sides of my nose. Okay, so moving on. This is going to be blush. This is, I have no idea what brush this is. This is from BoxyCharm. I got this brush. It's from Moda Cosmetics. I don't know if that's how you say it, but it just looks like this. I'm gonna use that for the blush. I'm taking the blush and the finishing powder, which is these two right here, for the blush. And I'm just gonna pat real quick because it comes off really strong. So only thing, you gotta be careful with this palette, but for me, I like it because it's just fast for me. Like, they're super pigmented, but you work fast because obviously it goes on, like a little goes a long way, and then you just blend it out and you're good to go, if that makes sense. Hopefully that does make sense. I'm gonna use the brightener from the palette. This and this for the highlight. Okay, and then I'll take that on the top of my eyebrow. Because even though I'm super matte, I want to look a little dewy, but in places that I don't get oily. Okay, and now I'm going to take the finishing powder and just go over everything, just to blend everything together. So now I'm just going to put some eyebrows and some lipstick on with the power of editing in 3, 2, 1. Okay guys, so there you have it. That is how I do my base when I want to look fully beat. By no means is this like an everyday kind of makeup thing that you should do, but if you do catch me at a Walmart with makeup on, it's gonna be this because I like a full coverage look. But yeah, and I think that's about it. I don't have any eyeshadow or mascara on because I'm going to be doing another video of an eyeshadow look. So if you guys want to see that, make sure you do subscribe to my channel and click that notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I do upload a new video. And of course, give this video a big thumbs up if it helped you with your oily skin or you just like seeing the process or whatever. And please comment down below what you guys want to see next. If y'all have any looks that y'all want me to try out for y'all, like definitely let me know whatever y'all want to do. One more thing is I would really appreciate it if y'all follow me on Instagram or Facebook at Beauty by Jasmine May on whichever social media. So yeah, and I think that's about it. So I hope you guys liked it and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.